Crumbl, and thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Eatin' Out in Vegas. This is the second part of our dining experience this week, and it was getting dessert at a place that my manicurist recommended. So let me give a shout out to my girl Angel at Illustrious Beauty Spa. It's located at 3315 East Russell Road in Las Vegas, and it's off of Russell and Pecos. And let me say, thank you for recommending Crumbl. I have to say they are some of the best cookies that I have ever had. Crumbl is located about a block away from the pizza place that we featured in the last video. The address is 5590 Painted Mirage Road. This is the only location that they have. And let me tell you, the drive is worth it. They don't have a takeout menu, so I didn't have a takeout menu that I could show you, but they do have their main options listed on their website. So the best thing to do is to visit their website at crumbl.com. It's Crumbl. There is no E. So Crumbl.com, and then you'll be able to see their changing options. They feature, I'm not quite sure how often. I want to say, I believe it's every week they feature a new set of cookies. I will say the service is mediocre. Don't expect anything fantastic. It's kind of like you go in, you order, you get it, and then either take it with you and go home, or you can go and sit outside at one of their seating areas, or you can sit inside at their seating areas. But when we were there, it looked like it was run by nothing but a bunch of 15, 16, 17-year-old kids. I did not see not one single adult in the place when we went. And not that there's anything wrong with giving kids a chance, letting them earn experience and whatnot, but I think that there's a certain standard that needs to be adhered to. At least have one adult in the building, and when I mean adult, I mean a 21-plus-year-old, somebody that has at least had a little bit of experience underneath their belt, and that, you know, the cashier that was there, it just had this dead look on his face, looked like he really didn't give a damn about being there, looked so unenthused. He wasn't very forthcoming with a lot of information when I was asking questions. This was our first time being there. I even mentioned that when we got up to the register. I was trying to pay attention to what the other people were doing and what the other people were ordering, so that I didn't appear too stupid when I went up there. And he just, it almost seemed like it was a bother to him that I was there. So that was a little disconcerting, because, I mean, I was really excited to try this place. The items look fantastic. So I definitely say, I mean, them being kids isn't hurting the quality of the food. It's only hurting the quality of the service that's being provided. So might want to keep that in mind when you go there, that, just be patient and kind of overlook the fact that these kids nowadays, I don't know. I don't know if it's lack of training on the different establishments when it comes to these young kids, but, or if it's just that generation and they just really don't care. They're there to collect whatever kind of paycheck they can and endure the time that they have to be there until they go home. So it is what it is. Again, it doesn't negate the fact that these cookies are fantastic. The best ones that I've ever had. They're gourmet. I mean, that's really the only way to explain it. They are gourmet cookies. The ones that we ordered, we purchased a 4-pack. And you'll see on the card that has their main options. They have several different ones, and you'll also see those in the pictures too. I don't know that I got all of them, but the ones that we chose were the apple crumble, the orange cream, which was really good. Kind of tasted like a creamsicle sugar cookie. I didn't get to try the ones that my husband did. He chose the apple crumble, and then he chose, which I kind of thought it was a wasted pick, but he chose a chocolate chip cookie. He said it was the best chocolate chip cookie he'd ever had. He absolutely loved the apple crumble. To him, the other choices that there were, he didn't see anything else that just jumped out at him. The orange cream was one I chose, and again, very good. But the OMG moment was the chocolate pumpkin cookie. Holy cow. Darn near orgasmic. I mean, it was that fantastic. It just, the minute it hit your taste buds, it's just your head just starts spinning with catching this flavor and that flavor, and it was just so decadent. Absolutely amazing. So, you know, definitely worth the drive to go out there and try these cookies. I'd like to see them open a second location in Henderson. That would be fantastic. I know I'd be visiting there frequently, because if they change the cookies as often as I think they do, about every week or so, I'd be going there just to see what the new cookies were and to try them out. So they, you'll see on the pricing, they are a little, I don't want to say they're not expensive, but they're pricier than what you would normally think a cookie is. But again, they're gourmet cookies. It's something that you're not going to be, you can't go in the grocery store and get these cookies. I mean, plain and simple. So they're definitely worth the money. So yeah, you know, give this place a shot. If you want just some delicious goodiness, go down there, grab some cookies. I will say this. One thing about the cookies is if you get a large quantity of them and are not going to be eating them right away, make sure that when you get them home, you take and put them in a zippy bag. Leaving them in the box, the container that they give you, you know, I'm diabetic, so I have to be careful with these desserts. And so I had half of a cookie. The next day I had half of the other cookie so that I could decide which one I wanted to eat first and leave the better one for last. And by the time I got to the other cookie, we're talking 4 days, I had a half each day. The cookies were almost hard at that point. So, and it's normally something like that, like I'd say if it was a chocolate chip cookie, I'd throw it in the microwave for a couple seconds and, you know, soften it up and, you know, but these you can't do that too. So that being said, just make sure you know, if you get the larger quantity, take them home, stick them in a zippy bag, perhaps even cover their box. If you're going to leave them in their box, cover it with a towel. That'll help also with the freshness of them, but I think a zippy bag's your best bet. So give this place a shot. Again, leave me comments. Let me know, you know, if you guys go and try any of these places so that I, you know what your experience is. And if you have any suggestions, ideas where you'd like to see me go to, please go ahead and leave those for me to, you know, try and fit into our schedule. I do have a couple coming up that we're planning on doing. I've got the coverage of the grand opening that I featured, and I'm going to add to it. So that one will be next week's video, and then we'll be back on schedule again after that. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Thank you for your support. And, you know, to all my subscribers out there, thank you so much. You're so very much appreciated. And I love the feedback that I get from the people that do respond. So thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoy your week. Have a good one.